Yo, what's going on, everybody? We about to get into this morning conversation with Big Brother TTG. Good morning to everybody. Tapping in, man. I appreciate everybody. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Man, we about to get into this work. Just commute to work, man. I got y'all know what's going on. This story time, man. Story time. Y'all know what's going on. This is just something. I call story time something to motivate, and kind of like push the envelope, you know what I mean, as far as like positive or, you know what I mean, having a clear conscience, a lot of things around you may be clouding your judgment or like, times may change and people change and, you got a lot of things going on where it's not really just you in control. So, this story in particular here is the story. I just want to kind of use it to highlight some things for each and every person that may be listening. There may be that one particular person out there that need to hear this, and you're probably going through some of that at this time. But yeah, welcome to the channel. TikTok, IG, YouTube, Facebook. Shout out to the 49ers, man. Shout out to matter of fact, shout out to all the NFL teams, man, that's doing their thing, man. I always touch on topics like that. We're gonna get into those later on in the discussion today. This conversation I got for y'all. But yeah, so story time, man. So I want to take y'all back to like maybe 97, maybe 98. I was at a high school, man, and I was trying out for a basketball team, maybe 96. Kendall Moorhead, the year Kendall Moorhead and Cedric Wilson came out of Melrose. So yeah, I was at Melrose, man. But prior to me being at that school, man, I had already had, like community help, getting my basketball game together. This story gonna be real detailed. So I just kind of like the community, guys around the neighborhood helping me get my game together. Then I had the difference, with, you ain't got the funds to, buy basketball, buy rim. You ain't got the ends to do all that kind of stuff. But you know what I mean? Trying to find that edge and, you got to compete with other, areas in your neighborhood or areas in your city, let alone school. So I had got an edge and found some help in the community. I didn't have a real stand-up father figure. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up with two parents in the household. It just wasn't like that in my neighborhood. So yeah, man, I'm trying out for the basketball team. I had already had my experience at the boys club, Southside Boys Club. You understand me? On Richmond. Shout out to everybody that know about that place and you know about Boys Club. We don't have as many of those as we used to. It's a Boys and Girls Club nowadays. But man, shout out to Richmond, man, Southside Boy Club, we the Dragons. So yeah, man, I played organized ball for Southside Boy Club before, but that's no big story right now. All right. So yeah, man, I'm trying out for a basketball team, man. Melrose, man. Ninth grade, junior varsity. Man, when I tell you it's things that you have to know when you being scouted or you being under the magnifying glass. When there's something like that going on, you really have to know and pay attention. This is what I'm saying. You have to pay attention to the details and what's really important. You know what I mean? A lot of times we hear each other talk, we hear the chitter chatter, we go back and forth with each other when stuff is really important. And then we miss the main reason you there, like because of the laughter, because of the distractions, you know what I mean? we missed the main point of why we there. But I'm just joking. I'm knowing I'm finna make the team. I'm talking about other players, but I missed one thing that the coach said, and it got me cut. Got me cut from the JV team. I'm talking about I hoop. I showed up. I did my thing. Other players was like, "Yeah, you made it. You gonna make it. You did this and third." So it come time for they put that little list up for people who make the team the next morning, right? You put they'll put the list up for you to show you who made it. So I'm looking for my name on the list, man. I'm looking. I don't see my name. I see like other people that I know that was already on the team. Of course, they made the team again, and then there's people on there I ain't recognize. So I ain't have no beef with that. I understand that everybody uh can't make it, man. But so I'm looking, looking for my name. I ain't see my name. Couple of days go by. Man, the coach come back. They come back with a varsity team play tryouts. So I got cut from the JV. So I'm like, man, I know I shouldn't have got cut. You know what I mean? So here I am. I decide to try out for the varsity team. I wait till the day. I show up for the practices. I do all the drills. Same thing I did in the JV. Same thing. Process the same. It's basketball. It's a function. You know what I mean? It's basic fundamentals, crossover, backspin between the leg, layup drills off the glass. It's a basic thing. Shoot the shot from shoot the jumper, base from the baseline or whatever. Same stuff. I man, I get out there and here I am, man. I'm 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 on the varsity. I'm playing against the varsity team. I'm 10, 11th grade, 12th graders. I'm playing against them guys, man. And I'm playing one. I'm playing the one. So it was only me and another guy, and I was giving them hell. I was really giving them hell. Like I'm only in the ninth grade now. Remind that's the JV. So I didn't make that team. I didn't make the JV team. Here I am on the varsity team trying out for the varsity team. And I'm hooping. Story time. You hear me? I'm hooping. At the end of the, they do like 2-3 tryouts. So at the end of the last tryout, probably 2 days go by. Here come the coach. He getting ready to cut people from each position. Like he on the varsity team, they got practice team too. So they got a practice team and they got like they got the actual starters and they got other players that they kind of like rotate. So I had made the team and I wasn't on the practice team. I'm on the varsity team now. He don't know I'm in the ninth grade yet. I haven't told him. So he telling each person where they're supposed to be at. So when he gets to me, he like, he thinking I'm in the 10th grade. So he tell me to stand over to the side with the other 10th graders that's in the one guard position. It was only like two of us, like I said. 2, 3 of us, matter of fact. It probably like, that's probably about it. I get ready to step over there. He said, "Hey, come here. Man, you look familiar." And I was honest. I said, "Yeah, I tried out for the JV team and you cut me." And he looked at me, he said, "You was on that team. You pretty good. But I can't put you on this team because I already cut you from the JV team." Made no sense to me. A couple more players that made no sense. They wanted me on the varsity team. Couldn't play varsity. I don't know why. Sometimes things are the way they are. So he looking at me, man. He like, "Man, I gotta cut you again." And I literally made the team. I made the varsity team and got cut from the junior varsity team. So like I was thinking, and like I started this story time, I hope y'all stuck around. I appreciate everybody that stuck around for the end part because this is more along where I was going with this. I ended up getting cut. Me and him talked about what happened. I told him how I ended up getting cut and what made me, not stand out as much as I could have when I did try it. I told him, and I was like, I didn't pay attention to what you said in the junior varsity trials, and you cut me. I believe you cut me because I didn't pay attention and I wasn't in the right place when you was telling me to. I was supposed to be somewhere, and you were telling me to be over there, and I ended up being in the wrong bunch of people, which was the reason I got cut. I ended up hanging out with the guys that didn't make the team. Well, I stood with the guys. I didn't hang out with them. I stood with them. At that time, when you was telling everybody who played organized ball, stand over here, I didn't move. I stayed where I was at. And it didn't register. It didn't register like, 2-3 days later after I realized I was cut. I was like, man, I'm hanging out with the cats that's gonna get cut anyway. So even if I did stand out from them, I was gonna get cut. So me and him had a laugh about it. Boom, end of story. I go on to a couple more schools, play varsity ball, play ball at a couple more schools. Clean cut, dry. Could have went to, all the kind of stuff, league and all that stuff they talk about when they see you. You got hoop dreams. People always bring that up. I'm 45 years old. People still walk up to me from back when I was at Southside and be like, "Damn, bruh, man, you were hooping," shit like that. But the basic of this story is, man, don't ever count yourself out. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever count yourself out. You can give up on a lot of other things, but don't give up on yourself. I know it may be a far-fetched thing to like always try to reminisce or try to put pieces together or fix things. It's far-fetched, I understand. But don't give up on yourself, because you and your mental know where you made a mistake at. And a lot of times it just takes you going back and retracing your steps and picking up where you left off at. And sometimes people will understand it, and certain situations people even give you grace and give you a second chance. But we as humans are designed to always look for one flaw in people, and that's what we ask them to do. When we ask people to do something as a human, most of us look at that as a flaw. If you don't do what I asked you to do, if you can't do what I asked you to do, that's a flaw. Most people are like that, and that's not no problem, because you have to be a supervisor, boss, instructor, teacher. It's authority figures. It's all type of stuff out there that aligns with that one mass opinion. You have to be able to follow instructions and be able to be teachable. You have to be able to be guided. You have to understand where you can bend. You have to understand where things in life just not always don't go your way. And that was my story for today, man. We about to get on this commute to work. I'm still finna holler at y'all, but I hope this story aligns with some of y'all, or even aligns with each and every last one of y'all, because my truth is, I didn't give up on myself, and I'm telling you not to. And I know it's a big reach, but you have to keep going. Even if things don't seem like it's meant, you know what I mean? Even if things don't seem like it's working out, or things don't seem like it's going your way, you have to keep going, because it's an end result in each and everybody's life. And it's not death. End results ain't always death. End results ain't always weddings and marriages and happy endings. End results can be the fact. It can be facts. It can be light at the end. It can just be peace. The end results are varied for each and every last one of us. But man, we're gonna talk about. Let's get into this NFL. This NFL picks. Looking like the Ravens. Well, let me say the Kansas City Chiefs first. Kansas City Chiefs may be on their way to a three-peat. Kansas City Chiefs on their way to a three-peat, y'all. Or is it a four-peat? Which one is it? All right, y'all let me know. We got, man, and King James first game debut in Los Angeles, man. It was amazing. Shout out to Anthony Davis, man. Onto my life, straight up all in Bronny ear. Crazy game, crazy work, bro. Man, that was an amazing moment to see son and father play. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Memphis, man, starting off the season with a victory. Y'all know the NBA here. Did I talk about the World Series yet? We'll get into that. So, yeah, man, we about to have this Friday gonna be the first World Series game. I hope y'all ready for that. That's about to be diabolical, right? What else, man? We got man, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bigbrotherttg. Now on the flip side, man, welcome home, Big Meats, man. For everybody that don't know nothing about Big Meats, man, you know, that's the BMF story, the story 50 Cent did. You know, if y'all haven't watched it, TV series, go back and watch that joint, man, so you understand who this guy is. It's some other stories that align with this guy, man. You go all the way back to the Cocaine Cowboys, Griselda Blanca, you know what I mean? If y'all really want to know the truth about the stories, you know, you have to really just sit back and binge watch all of that, you know what I mean? That's kind of crazy, you know, that's, you know, crazy. He getting out now, you know. Boston George was released way before him. A lot of other stuff, man, that ties into what this man, you know, being released out of jail and what he may have going on and what he may be doing. And, you know, things of that nature. You know, that man probably just want to come home, man, and have a home-cooked meal and buy some nice jewelry, buy some nice cars. He probably want to travel the country. You know, he probably want to do some, you know, probably want to get into fitness or some shit. Probably want to get into the cardio, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to get out here and do no drugs and shit no more, man, dude. Probably sitting his ass down 100% sure that's what he doing. But, yeah, again, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Y'all be sure to turn me up, man. Working on getting monetized now. We still working on, we waiting on them to approve the page. So, man, y'all, you know, stay posted with me on that. We definitely gonna keep going. We gonna keep creating content, man. We got a lot of content creators out there that's doing their thing. And, you know, for one, man, we always gotta remember, man, each and every last one of us actually got ideas. You know, so be careful who you share your ideas with. Coming soon, podcasts, interviews with Bigbrotherttg, man. We're going to be doing some live interviews with some rappers and musicians and maybe some actors and models, politics and political figures. We're going to be doing some interviews with some community activists. We're gonna be doing some interviews with other people, man, that's, you know, on the same breach of, you know what I mean, trying to break the glass ceiling or trying to, you know, go past the horizon. I'll tap in later on, man. Y'all be smooth out there. Y'all stay